Baseball under the light. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 1 for 4. 0-1 the count. Carrasco pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. McCann corrals it, and the throw is in time. Brantley is retired, 2 down now. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 3. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. There's ball 4. At the plate, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Donaldson.
A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Donaldson commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. Digging in, Yonder Alonso, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Encarnacion on second, Donaldson at first, 2 out in the inning. 0-2 to Alonso.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Riding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Donaldson moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's only 1 for 10.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Here comes Brantley, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Slider bounces, and that gets away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .333 hitter. To his left, Lindor. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Alonso is there, and he puts this one. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Francisco Lindor.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes, was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And that misses, ball 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Brent leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he fouls this one off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Yonder Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Kipnis. 1 out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bregman Stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Bregman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Carrasco pauses. 0-1 on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Up around the face. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. So striding in, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is skied into short left center. Correa onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Chisenhall is off at first with 2 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Reddick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another shot now, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Count remains at 0-2. And that one just missed outside. And yet another strikeout here. Evan Gattis now standing in. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Evan Gattis goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Center fielder, number 4.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Ramirez is there to make the catch. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Donaldson.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Gonzalez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. First pitch coming, here it is. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. 3 and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3 and 2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move the runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Got him swinging, and that will end the... Now batting, Jose Altuve, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In now, Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Slider's in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out.
And the throw to first. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Francisco Lindor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. High pop-up. McCann over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Evan Gattis now standing in. No hits to this point. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off with a drive, designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. To his right, Correa. And that's the first out. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 2. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-2 pitch just missed.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. Gurriel leads off first with one away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Altuve retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.